What's going on, my brother? My name is Yahaziel. What's your name? Kimar? Where you from? What part? Montego Bay? My mom from St. Catherine. Yeah, from St. Catherine. Her father, he grew up in Dorney Park. Dorney Park. So check this out. According to the Bible, you're an Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin. And how we know that is, you remember when Moses was talking to our people in the wilderness? When he freed us out of Egypt, right? You remember reading about that, right? Most of us in the island know that we God people. I think we pretty much kind of know that. We just kind of mess it up with the weed and talk about Rasta. But that ain't got nothing to do with this Bible. We ain't got, that's right, we the Israelites, sis. What we talking about is protecting our black women out here. That's what we was going over. Because you heard about the black sister that got shot in the head about a week ago. You ain't hear about that? When people were celebrating 4th of July, she got shot in the head from the police that's supposed to protect her. Who else does that happen to, my brother? But us, right? Watch this. Get Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 32. That's that verse you was reading before. What we're reading is the curses of God, right? Moses told us, look, keep God's commandments, he gonna bless us. Break his commandments, which is sin, he gonna curse us. For example, growing up in an island in Jamaica where the Chinese running the toll road, that's a curse. Right. That's not a blessing. Growing up in an island where we don't control no laws, where the king of England, because they got a king over there now, he can determine the prime minister that rules over you, that's a curse according to God. Right. That's how we know he's people. Listen to one of the curses. Come on.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 32. The sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Now he said our sons and our daughters will be given to another people, right? I want you to look at this real quick. What is this called? What is this called? This is called slavery, right? This is slavery, right? So when we went into slavery, what happened to our sons and daughters? Look down here. I know you can't see too good. That's a little baby in her hand. And they're being given to another people. During slavery, how did our children get given to another people? By force. By force. Now that happened back then, right? Now here's the crazy part. Is that still happening today? Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, this what we're reading about. What's your name again? I'm sorry, I want to object. Kamar. This what we're reading about would only happen to the Israelites.
Right.
Because the people in Israel, are their children being taken from them? No. And even when their children got taken, didn't they have power to get them back? Watch this. Keep reading.
Thy sons and daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them.
He said your eyes gonna look with failing. Meaning what? You can't get them back. You can't get them back. Some of our children are being deported back home. Trump got a law coming out in 2025, bro. Brothers like me and you that ain't got no citizenship, we're going back home. Project 2025, he's deporting them. He's deporting them. Now imagine the child that's born up here, he's a citizen, but we that wasn't born up here, we got to go back home. Read.
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thy hand.
You see what God is showing us? There's no might in our hand as men. We can't even protect our people, bro. Where's Jamaica's military? It's a joke. It's a joke. We're the only people that have no military might. Look at Africa. Because we know we got taken from Africa. Where's Africa's military to come save us? No might in our hand. You understand? Read.
The fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
Now you know back home, we got a lot of natural resources. You got a lot of natural herbs for healing. What are they doing with the land right now? They taking it, selling it to foreigners that don't belong there. Some of the best parts of the island, me and you can't even go there. The Chinese run it. You remember the hotel they burned down a couple months ago? Because the Chinese man set up a hotel and said, me and you that's born there can't go there. I went, burn down that thing. But here's the problem though. The Chinese get insurance money they can rebuild. Read that part again. Come on.
Shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
He said a nation that you know it's not, meaning it's not your people. And they've come into your island and eaten it up. Now the white man did the same thing in America. And before the Chinese, because you should know the history, the English came there and Spain came there and divided the place. That's why you got places like Trelawney. You got places like Manchester. That's named after those countries that's conquered. But we independent though, right? In the 1960s, that's what they said. But if we're independent, why the queen on the money?
Bring it out.
If we're independent, if we free, why she still control the prime minister? If we free, because I don't know if you notice, when a prime minister is elected, right, they give him a medallion. And on the medallion, it have a white angel stepping on a black devil. I don't know if you know that or not. It's a medallion she put on him. And then she give him the sword over him and anoint him. He going to be the next prime minister.
I never know it.
Meanwhile, according to the Bible, guess what color the angels are?
Bring it out.
Black. But he said the nation that you don't know is going to eat up your land. They colonize us. That's an easy way to explain it. Read.
And thou shalt be only oppressed.
No, we're going to be blessed.
Oppressed.
Only oppressed. So now here's the thing. Your family into politics back home, they vote? They don't? Good. Because you got PMP and labor right. Just like in America, you got Democrat and Republican. What good does it do for us? It don't do nothing for us. It don't do nothing for us. So let me ask you a question. Should we be voting or should we turn back to God? Give me Hosea 5:15. I'm going to show you God agrees with you. And I'm going to ask you a question to follow up on how we turn back to God. Watch this. Come on.
The book of Hosea, chapter 5, verse 15. I will go and return to my place.
So now this is God speaking through the prophet Hosea, which was a black man. God said, I'm going to go and return to my place. Read.
Till they acknowledge their offense.
He said, till we, as his children, acknowledge our offense, meaning our sin. Till we acknowledge, you know what? We rejected God. Meaning we don't keep his commandments. For example, a lot of us in the islands, do we marry? Or we just Managalis? We got to acknowledge this. Or here's another offense. Do a lot of us like to smoke weed? Yeah. It's a culture thing, right? Now here's the crazy part. When did that become the culture?
The scriptures say, where there is no vision, the people perish.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV.
Do you know history?
I'm going to show you and prove to you that the Israelites are black, were always black.
Dance for time, just move up your body. Don't get loose and groove on the body. Bruise, whine.
Put on the armor, the procedure complete. Me nah go back, nah retreat. All traitors, every Jezebel must get delete. Me no sleep on a demon, me keep a full clip. Conspire me downfall, cause them want see me slip. Stay close to the real ones, we seal off and legit. Cause I gotta use them to keep your soul from the pit. This a war life, I swear the damn thing.
No, I was born.
Yeah, me too. And I had to ask these questions. When did that become culture to light up a spliff, to hold up a chalice? When? Because I was a little kid, my pops, he had the chalice in the room with him and them brethren blowing up chalice, and I'm over there getting contact. Getting red. Just waiting for my time to blaze up the fire. But blazing up the fire, what is that doing for us?
Bring it out.
Nothing. God said when we're going to acknowledge our offense. Read. Come on.
Acknowledge their offense and seek my face in their affliction.
So now God said in our affliction, when the island's being taken away from us, when we're being murdered on the street, when we asking for justice and nobody giving us justice, when you can come to this country right now, if they look at you, they're not going to think Jamaican, they're going to think another nigger. That's all they're going to think, bro. And you know that. Read.
And they will seek me early.
He said in our affliction, that's when we want to seek God. And that's true. You ever seen somebody ask God why when they get blessed with some money? You ever heard that before? You never had no brethren say to you, why God you give me this money right now? But when they get locked up for trying to hustle, what they say? Why? Why? God is showing us bad stuff got to happen for us to wake the hell up.
Right.
Before you go, how do we turn back to God? Because he said we got to turn back to him. And it sounds easy. How do we do that? Acts 3:19. I'm going to let the good book tell you. I'm going to let the Bible tell you. You got a flyer? They're going to give you one of the flyers. I want you to hear this because it sounds good. It say turn back to him, right? But if I don't know how to do that, it's like I'm stuck in the same place. So we're going to give you a solution. God going to give you a solution how to turn back to him. Read.
The book of Acts, chapter 3, verse 19. Repent ye therefore, and be converted.
He said repent. Repent meaning turn away from sin. Sin is when you're breaking his commandments. Like, I'm going to give you one real quick. 1 Corinthians 3:19. I'm going to give you one real quick. Because what I'm about to give you two is the same medicine I got.
Right.
Read.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 3 and verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
You believe that? You believe that the Most High is in you, right? Okay, come on.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you?
Come on.
And if any man defile thy temple of God, him shall God destroy.
So God said he's going to do what to us if we defile our temple?
Get out.
Destroy us. You ever wonder why in the back of the cigarettes and all that kind of stuff it says, warning, may cause cancer? You know what that is? That's the Lord telling you, I'm going to destroy you.
Get out.
Right.
That's the Lord telling you, I'm going to destroy you. You smoke cigarettes? You got to stop smoking the cigarettes.
Right. Hey, like you said, I grew up in a culture where I started before I was doing what I was doing.
And I did too. I did too. Now, I'm going to show you how you can do that. You understand? Because he said repent. So the one sin I know you're dealing with right now is smoking, because we all dealt with it. Most of us out here done smoked. That ain't, that like you said, it ain't just a West Indian thing or a Jamaican thing. Brothers up here smoke all day long. And I'll be telling brothers this. It'd be two reasons why you start smoking. Either you're around the wrong influence or something happened to you. But both of us end up in the same place, addiction.
Get out.
But we never think about addiction when it comes to weed. We think about it with coke and crack, and cause we're like, oh, we functioning. But it's still addiction because you're putting something in your body that's destroying your body.
Right.
And it feels good for the moment. And you know why we do that stuff? Because we oppressed, like we read earlier. We need an escape. That's why brothers get drunk, brothers get high. But here's the crazy part. When it come down, did we really escape?
Get out.
So did it actually help? Nah. But did it actually help though? Nah. So you need a permanent solution, right?
Right.
Here go your permanent solution. Watch this. Come on.
The book of Sirach, chapter 27 and verse 12. If thou be amongst the indiscreet.
So God said, if you're among the people that's going to influence you, because I tried to stop before I heard about this. And I go on my bridge and I'd be like, yo, here what? When I'm on the spliff, you know, they look at me and be like, yeah, right. Still pass it. And I'll sit there and I'm like, wait a second. Didn't I just tell him I'm not trying to smoke? Read it again.
If thou be among the indiscreet.
So now God said, if you happen to be among them, not meaning you purposely going around them. But let's say I live with them. Because I live with my pops, he smoked, right? So if you live with somebody that's smoking, read.
Observe the time.
He said, observe the time. Watch the time you're around them. Read.
But be continually among men of understanding.
Instead of spending your time around people that's going to enable you to smoke and kill yourself, stay around people that's going to, like us right now, because have you smoked since you've been around us?
Get out.
And that's how we started. That's how my day one started, bro. I got around the brothers, wasn't firing up no spliff, no nothing. I went home, I said, damn, that was easy.
Right.
Because when I was by myself, it wasn't. So that's how you can start to apply that. You understand? It makes sense? Hey, you live up here in Gainesville? Bro, we got a school in Orlando, 'cause I see you driving. And I know it's an hour and a half away. And we also got a school in Jacksonville. We're trying to build brothers like you because you got sense, bro. We need to build and start to wake up our people. You understand that?
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family.